Happy Thursday, happy Super Hump Day, happy whatever you want to call it. Happy Cognac Day, you know? Life is good. It was a beautiful day. Got to see the sun out, sand under my feet. So we decided to go seafood tonight. So what we got, you know, the first thing we're going to do, what's going on, party, you know? Stand by for tips on how to get the date to your middle school formal. We're gonna do a appetizer with like kind of a crab ragoon or whatever. What'd you think of it, party? Daenerys, how are you doing? But we're gonna do a crab ragoon using imitation crab, blah 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 blah, and then just a salmon dinner with the sides of barbecued baked beans and roasted Brussels sprouts. I'm good, Daenerys. I hope you are as well. Swoley, my man, so grand. How you doing? That rhymed. I'm doing great. A little bit early tonight. I mean, but we're gonna get started here. So I'm excited for tonight's dish. You know, it'll be good. I gotta go get like a butter knife though. We'll be back. But now, with all of you that are in here, though, I would love to hear who had the best day and worst day. But yes, go Pittsburgh Pirates. My favorite MLB team, and they suck ass. So you can't accuse me of jumping on the bandwagon. But the first Major League Baseball game I ever went to was a Pirates game. It was on dollar night, where everything in the stadium cost $1, including hot dogs, and I like slamming a glizzy down my throat. I like hot dogs, you know? Let me look, see if I got some toothpicks around here. Apparently there was some spillage the other day, and I got a bunch on the floor here. That should be plenty. There's no prior planning for tonight. Well, you know, the glizzy gang, the deep throats, you know. Great day to me. Well, I'm happy for you, Swoley. Well, I'm glad your tits are doing well. To be brutally honest, that's a good feeling. What's going on, Abel? Google, you know. We're just getting started, you know. It was a good day at work, got out early, you know, life is good. Went to the beach, filmed some cocktail making, you know. Not since the last time, you know. I'm debating maybe I'll try a high and tight next time, you know, but usually I go for the fade with a 4 or 5 on top, down the skin, or number 1 on the sides, you know. Thank you for that advice, Naris. That's good standard practice. Oh yes, Wooly, you need to be serviced. That'll be good for your blood pressure. Oh, a clip? Yeah, I found an old tripod, you know. It's a little bit lower, but you know, it still doesn't show everything, so I can still be doing this without my pants on, you know. And Swoley would like that. All right. Oh man, I spent some time on the beach today. I'll tell you what, honey, and it was good for you, gaming. To each their own. Are you a top or a bottom, gaming? I bet you're a bottom. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah. Called it. Yeah. So we got a tortilla. We'll come back to that later. But we gotta figure out what are we gonna put into this situation here. Ooh, wow. Oh, thank you, Daenerys. It was kind of an experiment, you know, and initial reviews have been positive. Ah, so let's get a little bit of diced jalapeno because we want a little bit of spice in this. You could skip this, you could skip the onion, but, you know, I'm not going to. We're just going to cut this up finely. Not super fine or anything. We're gonna corral that like loose sheep. Good flavor. A little bit of spice. What's going on, Ashley? How you doing? 'Tis better to give than to receive, gaming. We cook? Yes, I am currently single. Ashley, my balls are not currently swollen. I think that is Swoley Bitch 1981. I don't think it's swollen balls, but I could be mistaken. Joe Daddy, you know, we're not going to weigh in on that. That's not what this channel's about. What, you know, in a purely hypothetical sense, both legal Indians and illegal Mexicans like to cook, so they're all welcome here. We're going to try to make some crab ragoon bullshit that I saw on TikTok that I'm trying to steal. Using a tortilla. It's not a real ragoon, but it's an appetizer. It'll be good. Imitation, but you could probably use real crab, but I think for this application that you probably don't want that strong flavor that real crab has, to be honest, Abel. Yeah. Classic mix-up, Swoley, you know. Imitation. Well, booty has 5 letters and bitch has 5 letters. I apologize for my mistake, Swoley. What's going on, Ace? It's been a while. Time to dump the trash out and we'll be back. An onion here? I did not consider it though. You know, I even had a partner that was game for it, but that fell apart. Dude, live, let live, treat others like you want to be treated, Swoley. You know that's how I live my life. Or at least that's what I tell people. But I do try my best to live that way. I mean, you never get hurt by being nice. Kindness goes a long ways. Everybody's carrying a ton of shit, you know? You just don't see what's in their bag of shit, you know? Yeah, it's been a while since gaming's gotten anything. Let's go ahead and dice this onion fairly finely. man, gaming has mustache. Huh. I'm a binge eater. Yeah, well, wish I would eat your kitty flower. I do live alone with my two wiener dogs, so I don't live alone. More or less able, you know. I saw on TikTok. We'll see how it turns out. Actually, Facebook, but you know that's okay. A little onion jalapeno mix. I'm free balling this one. I'm making choices as we go. Not always best plan. Um, yes, cousins of cousins, second cousins that I wants to remove. I don't know, but I got aunt and uncle and some cousins. Peter North, or Google account. Did you get arrested today bringing booze to the beach? Nope. You know, Penny is asleep on the couch. We're gonna leave her on the couch. Hey, live and let live. I know I ain't perfect, and I've done some shitty things to a lot of people. Some of them being close friends, and hopefully I've learned from it, moved on, and maybe someday they'll forgive me. But they don't owe me shit. Kiko is also asleep on the couch. You know, good for you, gaming. You know, I hope you learned a few things. He's trolling. Yeah, so got that. We're gonna need some of this. And I think I'm probably gonna have to do the dishes tonight, what is most unfortunate. I really hate doing the dishes. Good for you, buddy, you know? It's hard to put a price on father-son time like that, you know? I'm gonna plant this. We'll check in about 2 weeks how my random garden of used green onions doing. Well, because you got poor genetics, that's why you got a small wiener, Peter North. Dude, Google account. I'm just trying to make it to Monday. Who do you think we're kidding? I got plenty of that. You know, some things I ain't willing to do. Actually, we're gonna deal with our garlic before we get into that. I hate grating garlic because it hurts my fingers when I hit the grater. Yeah, well, it helps when you're getting paid. I can't imagine being a bum that moves around in a van. Sailboat, maybe. You might be able to get me in a sailboat, bum lifestyle. But in a van, living in Walmart parking lots, no, no. I'm not into the lot lizard lifestyle. Not for me. Well, and lot lizards probably have a lot of experience and know how to do things we can't even imagine. It's kind of like Voldemort, but if you read Harry Potter, Voldemort's power was very seductive. I imagine that's kind of similar with lot lizards. shit. Well, the abler, if they weren't molesting their own children, they would probably be Boy Scout leaders. Troopmaster Tony said I had a real gift from tying knots and a real gift for the Silence Merit Badge. The only rule is I can't say anything to what we talked about for 15 years in the state of Michigan. Pearl City's close by. Can't relate. Google, I would love them around, but I'm not. Dude, I like being able to shit in a toilet that flushes, you know? I'm not opposed to spitting. I'm not opposed to putting a lip in. I'm not, against, popping Zens. I like being able to brush my teeth in running water, you know? I don't know. I would live on a sailboat. You could convince me on that. But the van shit, no. Living down under the bridge in a van, that's still terrible. You don't want to do that. Anybody that thinks that's cool's got Stockholm Syndrome or just not capable of doing anything better with their lives. We do want to dice this garlic very finely because this is going to be in the final product. You don't want a big chunk of garlic going into your bite. I mean, I was on the fence whether I was going to use garlic powder or real garlic on this one, especially since we're going to kind of, do sprinkle and move on with our lives, But we're going to cut this kind of small with the acknowledgement that when you do get garlic in your mouth, it's going to be pungent, it's going to taste like garlic, and it's going to be strong. Well, we cook, I don't know why you're spitting your water out. Was it contaminated, or did Scoutmaster Tony tell you that he misses you? Whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, lots of pedophiles in the Boy Scouts of America. I guess it's now Scouts. I guess now they can bang little girls as well as little boys at Boy Scout camp, No, just, appetizers, I got ginger around here somewhere. I got a grater around here somewhere. I'll be back. Oh, man, that took so long. I found it. No. But judging by the marching band kid and his Scoutmaster dad down the street, I knew not to join. Instincts. But tell me I'm wrong, You look at, the elementary school kids that were around Cub Scouts and tell me that at least one of them was not a pedophile. Here, let's go make Christmas wreaths out in the woods and make sure you swear your oath of secrecy. Let's grate up some fresh ginger. That's plenty. That's enough ginger. And We're gonna go grab some mayo to use as a medium here. Well, shit, It's true that you don't need to be a child to learn language. Oh, yeah. I mean, shit. I concur. It was nice if you were out, doing things with fellow degenerates, but when, you need private time with Scoutmaster Tony, game on. That's the plan, Ashley. That's the plan. All right, I'll be back. What a mess. Yes, of course I'm good. That's the plan, Swoley booty. You do have a nice ass. I will say that. Based on minimal effort stalking. Alright. I'm gonna get a little bit of mayo to carry the ginger, garlic, maybe some chili powder in. Get in there, soldier. Garlic in there. The chili or the ginger in there. A little bit of chili powder in there, of course. I said the next time I'm in Charleston, honey. Not in 20 years, Abel. Well, careful what you wish for, It's been kind of like a month dry spell here, so. A little bit of chili in there. I need a fork. Found a fork. Oh, geez, see you at the Domino in Dorchester. Yeah, probably 12 to 15-year-olds. Yeah, 9 to 14. Yeah, well, careful what you wish for, Swole. You never know. You never know. That'll work. That will work, pig. That'll work. Let's go ahead and put this on here. Just a little bit of water. This is butter that I used the other day to cook that steak in. We'll just let that melt down nicely. We'll see what we're going to do. Dude, I'm ready to tame your bush, Swoley. It's going to be fun. Alright. We are going to take 2 ounces of cream cheese. see how far we can spread that without dominating the tortilla. Maybe we're going to do 3 ounces. We'll see. It's almost like we got tools for this, though. I don't really like cream cheese, so we're not going to go overboard. But we are going to spread that out evenly over this burrito tortilla. Oh, well, when you put it that way. Nice cream cheese layer. That butter is going to take a little bit while to melt, so we're in no rush. We got our little mayo, chili, garlic, ginger mix. We'll just spread that out evenly. So that's garlic, ginger, chili. They'll spread out nicely, all right? And a little bit of mayo, of course. About a 1/4 pound of crab imitation meat here. Let's go ahead and spread that out. Take big pieces, give it a taste test. Now you could use lump crab here. Now take the scallions or green onion, whatever you want to call it, over the top here. Now, that fold in, and roll her tight. Now you just want to keep it tight. With that being said, I got toothpicks. I'm going to use them. I'm going to drive this through in a couple different places. That will hold it all together. Alright. Put that down there. I offered myself a bathroom break. I was thinking the oven able, I think you could fry it. I don't think that would be a bad move, frying it. I'm not opposed to frying it. I could be convinced. But it's going to take that butter a little while to melt there, ain't it? Forgot to put the onion and jalapeno in. Whoops. I'll be okay without it. Broil it? Okay, I can broil it. Yeah, I couldn't find wonton wrappers in the grocery store today, Charlotte. But I agree. I think broiling it sounds pretty good. I gotta get this butter melted so I can make sure that I'm in this steak garlic butter. Yeah. Oh yeah, look, there's cloves already in it. Let's go turbocharge that. We'll put a lid on it. Throw that on there. Throw this in the fridge. I have turned on the broiler. Oh, it's gonna go in the butter. Real deep like. A lot of flavors, Charlotte. I'm not opposed to your suggestion. I actually think that sounds amazing. Alright, so it sounds like you all want me to we're gonna go away from the broiler suggestion to the fried suggestion. Is that what I'm hearing? If I broil it, it'll be crispier. Alright. So I guess we're not putting it in the broiler because I don't trust the fire extinguisher that I have. Broil, Google says broil. I'm hearing mixed things, team. Crispy is better. I do like frying things, though. So we're saying fry it and maybe finish it in the broiler. Good thing I got broiler safe fry pan, all clad, great company, American made. Yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, crispy's good. I mean, you can get, frying stuff if you do it right. It's gonna be crispy. Just whether or not it's set off the smoke alarm or not. butter's done. A nice garlic butter. It's like a claw. Oh, fuck, that's hot. It's like a claw game here, folks. You don't want to spill. You don't want to spill that hot butter, but you. Fuck. It's like a game operation. Oh, fuck, we lost a little bit. That's okay. We saved most of it. We're good. We are good, people. We're good. We made it. Remove that from the heat. We'll get the pan up to temperature and then we'll dump some of that garlic butter in there. This is a tough one, Swoley Booty. I think, you know, a quick fry, flip it, quick fry, and then the broiler. I think it'll be pretty good that way. The real question is, should I spread mayo over it? I think if I put it in the pan, roll it around the butter, and then put it in the broiler, we'll accomplish the same thing. I think it'll be good. Yeah, I'll add them in, but yeah, I think they missed the boat on this one. Well, the real question is, what type of thong do you got on tonight, Swoley? Oh, tong, sorry. Dyslexia. But I got a woody spatula prepared to handle that situation. What's going on, Chevy? Yeah, I do want it to stay a closed taco versus an open taco, though, you know? Yeah. Garlic butter in, all nice and melted up. How it's sizzling right away. Make sure you go fold side down because you want to seal it in. There, happy? Enough onion jalapeno there. Flavor that butter up. Meant to put it inside. Said that before. Delicious. So while they'll, you know, maybe it'll caramelize, maybe we'll serve them as a dip on top. But let's go ahead, lay this inside. See the fold? The fold's going down first. And we're going to give it about a minute or so there. Well, Vivian Ray, are you satisfied? Oh, tell me your conspiracy, Charlotte. And I will comment. Sheep's brain, Chevy. Easy. But there was a coworker on the trip that had a really squeamish stomach, and I hated it. But it was good to see her puke in front of the restaurant, and then I casually walked around back to the bathroom, and then I puked my guts out. It was awesome. I won. Let's see if we can just gently roll it. We're gonna see what. Ooh, yeah, it's crisp. I'll tell you right now, boys and girls, we ain't using the broiler on this one. This is a fry all the way through. We'll put a lid on it though. That way we make sure we get everything nice and melted on the inside. Yeah, Charlotte, it sucked. It was disgusting. But it's like when you take a shot of tequila that you gotta pretend it's good and that you're not bothered. But oh yeah, seeing her vegetarian self yak all over the sidewalk and seeing the stray dogs come up and eat it, and, you know, and how she was too sick to go to dinner that night. It was worth it. I won that battle. Yeah, there's a million ways to do a burrito. Actually, about 4, but you know. I've had snails in France and also in Bulgaria. They were, wasn't impressed by them. They weren't disgusting, but they weren't terrible, you know? Oh shit. Burned onions. That's alright. We'll just put them off to the side. We got the flavor out of them, but yeah, they're definitely burned. Yeah. Try to keep the burnt ones out, you know. You got all the flavors you want them. The burnt ones stay in, you're gonna get a little bit of burnt flavor from them. Just push them to the side of the pool, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're edible. These things happen, you know. I'm not saying I brought great shame upon my family or anything like that. I'm just saying, not restaurant quality. Either way, those onions and jalapeno is still giving good flavor to the butter, oil, or whatever. No, I concur. Cream cheese, crab imitation, scallion, mayo, garlic, and ginger. That'd be pretty good. But we're just gonna roll it around, frying in that butter until it gets crispy. And trust me, it will get crispy. And I've already taken down my smoke alarm, but if the butter starts burning, then I'll pull out. But sometimes you gotta leave it in there right until the edge to get what you want, you know? Yeah, well, butter is good. That's your friend. use your tools. Make me a drink. Jim Beam. Leroy Jenkins. I want the whole outside to be crispy. Oh, Swoley, we see eye to eye on a lot of things, don't we, honey? Yeah, well, after the appetizer, maybe I'll make something. We'll see. I am open to suggestions. Also open to mail or wife suggestions, so. Alright, all the onion, jalapeno is burning. We're not going to eat any of that, so just ignore it. And you know what? I'm going to call this done because we don't want any of that burnt taste. So we'll turn off the heat. Give it a minute, massage it. Anything that looks terrible, we're just going to give it the woody fleck. And we're just going to take it off. Now we're going to give a few seconds for the cheese to solidify, whatever you want to call it. It's been a few seconds. Maybe we'll let it crisp up a little bit more. But this is what we're talking about, folks, you know. I think I did pull out on time, thank you. Define that, you know. You're gonna put that evil on me, Mosh Ball, and you have children. If you let it have some time, it'll get a little bit crispy, and yeah, the onion and jalapeno that, you know, I forgot to put in there burned in the butter. But the main dish is good to go. Oh, that last one wasn't very good. But hey, this is what we got cooking, folks. Sorry. Just give the camera time to focus. What's going on, Bryce? How you doing? Taste test. I think I burnt my mouth, Diana. And I gotta ask, who's hotter, Diana or my friend Carla from south of the border? Diana. Looks, based on the profile picture, Diana, you know. Ashley's pretty hot too. Vivian. Could be a smoke show. Who knows? Yeah, you know, relaxing, cooking dinner. Living life, you know. Pull out. Excellent. I would cut it into smaller pieces though next time. I gotta go turn the boiler off though. This is what happens when you give it the hard chop. Exactly, Ashley. Mm. You let it cool with a sharp knife. You could cut this into pretty small pieces. It would be a great appetizer. Or whoever was talking about the egg roll wrappers or the little, it's the same wrappers you use for gyoza. That would work really, really well as well. Flour tortillas, cream cheese, green onion, garlic, ginger, a little bit of mayo and chili powder, and that's it. I meant to put onion and jalapeno in them, but I forgot. Sorry. I make it for the real time, but it has a nice contrast of crispy and creamy. Crispy, creamy, crispy, creamy, you know? These things happen, Swally. Well, I've got to ask, Ashley, what exactly are you dipping in a camel? Because that sounds like animal abuse. Oh, caramel dip. Okay, sorry. I love cream. I don't love cream cheese, though. Oh, also, if you're hungover, Swally, or if you're trying to prevent a hangover, uh, pickle juice does really well. Well, what type of exercises are you doing, Swally? The people want to know. It was good, Bryce. It was relaxing, smooth, busy morning, lots of very productive, and afternoon's been pretty chill. How was your day, Bryce? I mean, like, come on, look at this shit. A strategy is to avoid the hangover, Swally. 15 bucks, I'll take my shirt off, Elliot. But if you're good at something, you don't do it for free. I'm open to negotiation, Google. But here's a taster. Well, shit, I gotta hit the gym a few more times, Elliot. Mississippi weather is kind of crazy. Yeah, well, they didn't ask me out while I was in Charleston, Swoley. Opportunity lost. Step one, get your veggies in line, you know? And I'm not talking about your vegans. You can never get your vegans in line. They're worthless people. They should just yield and go on food stamps. They don't add much to the world. We weren't designed to eat animal or plant products only. Huh. Ah, that was a good fart. Yeah. Yeah, the cold's no good. Yeah, we're gonna quarter these. You could cut them in half, and that would be fine. But if you quarter them, you double the surface area, so they'll cook faster. Yeah, cold sucks. I mean, you're almost to March, so half. Quarters. Good. Get the stem out of there. You know, you get some stray leaves. You get some stray bushage. Remove it. Well, depending where you're at, you know. I'm hoping for lots of March snow in the Alps, you know. Maybe a couple more. I'm gonna turn the oven on. What I miss here? March is cold. You're fine just the way you are. Swoley, I'm on a diet, honey. This is my first meal of the day. You know, it's dinner, intermittent fasting. Well, where are you moving from? Google account. I mean, you already know where I think the best country in the world is. But with that being said, I think everybody should think their birth nation is the best country in the world, and if it ain't, they should go back and fix it. You know? that in a good way, you know. Hell yes, America's number one in my opinion. But then I'm American, I'm working my best to make America the number one. And wherever you're from, you should be doing the same thing for your community, you know? Brussels sprouts, yeah. So we'll bake them for about 25 minutes or so at 400, maybe 425, with a little bit of oil, a little bit of salt, maybe some type of sugar and chili powder, garlic powder. Mix them around, and it'll be good. Meh. For now, you never know what's going to happen, you know? Sprouts and tomato sauce sounds okay. You probably have to simmer them for a while, yeah? No, I have never tried that real deal, but it sounds good. Do you like parboil them or anything before you put them in the tomato sauce, or how long does it take? Okay, so you like roll them around or whatever? We're gonna make it happen. I got nothing better to do tonight, you know. Got these ready. Once we do this, I'll put a little saucepan on, put some baked beans in there. We'll talk about bullshit, and maybe I'll make a cocktail. We'll see. Now, the real deal, you know, I got a question for you. What is the single most bitter thing that has happened in your life? Like, if you got, regret's the wrong word, but the one thing that irks you, you know, that you're the most bitter about, that really wasn't your fault in your whole life, what was it? Real deal. How are you making those Brussels sprouts roasting? No. These will go in the oven. Got this here. Let's see if I got any other vegetables around here. I don't. And I don't see any. Well, I got onion, so we're gonna use some onion too. Shit. You know, I was talking life experience, real deal. Not a sob story. Carrots, Chevy. Or green beans, you know? Yeah, work. If I go to bed now, get 8 hours of sleep, I'll wake up at 4 a.m., you know? It's possible. Garlic powder, some salt, some olive oil. I needed some chili powder. And single leaves out there because they'll burn. That's salad material. No, it's 8 p.m. my time. What are you bitter about, Charlotte? I don't think a little acid wouldn't hurt them, so we're just going to give them a quick spritz of lime juice. We're fine. Not canal, not carnal, thankfully. Nah, you don't want tomatoes in this, though. This would make a mess. Man, well, you women are brutal to each other, you know. It ain't men keeping you women down. It's women keeping women down. Oven, 425 minutes. All right. Well, I guess we're making sides now, yeah? Good that you agree that women hate women, Charlotte. Thank you for the support. Well, I'll tell you what, real deal. Not one straight male has ever cared if a woman wears the same dress twice. I'll leave that one hanging for whoever wants to hit on it. Meanwhile, barbecue baked beans. We're going to take the top off of that. I think this is my good can opener, but we'll see. Oh, come on, women dress up to compete with other women, Swoley. You know it's true. Winning. Well, Charlotte, I ain't British, so no. Hard no on beans on toast, but it sounds good. How big was Roger's wood? I got a question on that one. Sounds like Roger gave you a good night, Swoley. And we're happy for you. Thai tuna steak sounds pretty good. Toast belongs with butter and cinnamon sugar. Tell me I'm wrong. Is Roger Wood like the company of the sausage? Wow. Good to know. Good to know, Swally. I'm a little bit shy and awkward, you know. Careful what you wish for. Alright, I got you the Sam ready because we got the beans, we got the veggies in the oven, so we gotta have the salmon ready to go when it's time. Okay, frozen, thawed out salmon. It ain't gonna be great, but we can make it so it's not bad. I feel like you're a good breeder, Charlotte. Oh, sorry. You're of good breed. Yeah, well, I'll let Swolly know what's the best way to take a sausage, you know. Alright, so we got our salmon. We're gonna pat it dry. And like, honestly, we're gonna get rid of that. Thoroughbred. Maybe you're a thoroughbred, Charlotte. Who knows? The Miller bloodline must continue. Now, so it's pat dry enough. We got barbecue baked beans. We got Brussels sprouts. The salmon doesn't need to be a star. It just needs to be good enough. Give it salt. Garlic powder, a little bit of chili powder, I don't see where I left my black pepper, but you don't need it. It'll be alright. Give it some oregano. We'll give it some thyme. We'll flip it over, we'll give it the same treatment. Thyme, oregano, salt, garlic powder, chili powder. Listen, you're not trying to solve cancer here, you're trying to cook some frozen salmon fillet. You got your beans, you got your vegetables, it'll be good. But while we wait for that, I might have to make a drink. Because don't forget to stir the beans. That's good advice. It's very good advice. I concur with your assessment. Thank you, Real Deal. Now I gotta ask you, Real Deal, like when you're playing like Little League soccer, did you, like one of your friends have a really hot mom? You know, it's alright if you didn't realize it until 7th grade, but, you know, which friend growing up had the hot mom, Real Deal? Veggies there in the oven, we'll do the salmon in a fry pan. I'll be alright, Ashley, but yeah, that does sound good though. I don't disagree with your suggestion. Juicer. Swirly. What was your 3rd grade teacher's name? Because Mrs. Armstrong didn't do it for me as a 9th grader or as a 9-year-old. But maybe as a 9th grader, you know? I gotta go shake my onions. So you're telling me your 3rd grade teacher got married, then divorced, and then married again in the same year, or divorced, married, divorced? Also, was she banging the principal? They're fine. They're Beans Google accounts, but thank you for the heads up. Ashley, what was the incident or the staff drama at your high school that people want to know? We got grapefruit here, folks. Just in case we need a garnish. No, fuck, that wasn't a good. good enough. Set it off to the side. Yeah, I feel like. Well, no shit, Swoley, because you got a rocking body. You're waiting for my sausage. We've established that. Or a better sausage, and I won't be offended. That's it, Ashley. Are you kidding me? You must have been homeschooled, or had like 7 kids in your graduating class. Well, shit. Was the principal also your scoutmaster, real deal? You know? You opened a door on that one. Turn the heat down on this. We're just gonna simmer this. It's gonna be good though. And if each of us treats people like we want to be treated, the world's gonna be good to all of us, you know. It's gonna buff out. What I miss? Oh my god, the secretaries in the principal's office, I love them gals. They were awesome. Sorry, that one was a freebie, Google. Lunch ladies were alright. Okay, tater tots are the shit. Oh, wow. I want to hear more about Swoley's dad and the lunch lady. That sounds like a story. Dude, they're simmering, Google. Well, she ain't a lady unless she ain't 280, Bryce. Just stalling. Vegetables, baked beans, canned baked beans, and fry up a salmon fillet, frozen salmon fillet. Nothing fancy. But hey, this is my pub. This is how I socialize. Oh, thanks, Ashley. Well, lazy eyes, make me an offer. It's pretty, that's a 10% window you're giving her, Bryce. I respect that. Sounds like your dad gave the tater tot lady a nice hot dog, Swoley, if I had to bet. Let's go check on our vegetables on that note. I got our vegetables, they're ready to go. You know, I probably could have timed this better, but that's okay. We're just going to put them on a plate, just like that. Brussels sprouts with a little bit of char, a little bit of onion. And with that being said, watch this magic. We're going to throw a towel over them. That'll keep them nice and warm. Tots and dogs. $5, I'll take a shot, lazy eyes. Well, tater tots are cool. And I know how to work it, Swoley. Yeah. Listen, the beans are cooked all the way through. Give them a good shake, give them a good stir. Make sure nothing's going to burn on the bottom. Put a lid on them. Put them off to the side. They'll stay warm. Now I got some time to think about that. Oh, I believe it. If she's any half as aggressive as you are, no woman's getting close to her man. I like sound effects. I might get a wall here for a little bit. Facts are facts, real deal. Life is life, you know. Living the bachelor life, you know. What can I say, Google account? Like I said, taking applications on the mail order wife situation. A little bit of low. Swirl it around. Nice sizzle. Minute and a half and we'll flip see. While we wait on that, take a cup, clean enough. We're going to make a greyhound. A couple ounces of grapefruit juice. And a shot of vodka. And that's a greyhound, and the reason they call it a greyhound is this is a popular drink in the Greyhound bus stations. Between going to culinary school in South Africa and living in Missouri, Charlotte, you got my attention, hon. We'll give that about a minute or so. Yeah, me too. You know, I know what it's like not to have roots set down somewhere. And there's a lot to be said about having, like, your community behind you, you know. I think that's one of the coolest things in life, where you know everybody and they're supporting you, you're supporting them. You know. I don't know about best education, but you learn things. I guess it depends what you're into and what you're going for. Ah, we got salmon going there, we got our oh shit handle. Because it's fun. Yeah. Let's make our plate ready to go here. We got our veggies. We got our barbecue beans here. Yeah, we ain't skimping calories tonight, boys and girls. Well, that's what I had. Pull out on time, as always, Marcus Shad. Oh shit, I gotta scroll up. Abraham, you suck balls. And probably enjoy it. Dude, don't insult my people. Choose the end. You Googled on how to fry salmon and you ended up here. So suck my balls. Uh, Watch Netflix documentary. Don't mess with cats. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Mmm. Is he Air Force or Navy, Swoley? Sounds like it was, sounds like your dad was Air Force, Swoley. Is that right? Mm. Yeah, the nice thing about the military is it's a meritocracy. Nobody cares about anything, what you do on your personal time, as long as when you come to work, you do your job and you carry your own weight. And I think that's the greatest unifying factor that any people can have is when they come together and they have the same goal. Take it for what it's worth, you know? Yeah. Yeah, well. We've talked about the subject of beating around the bush quite often on this channel. Usually has nothing to do with money, though. Thank you, Swoley. Yeah, well, you know, some people like beating bush, some people like trimming bush, some people like no bush. To each their own. Well, you know, you're saying you're no bush 24/7, Swoley. Good for you. Personal choice. That's not for everybody. Yeah, well, you know, God made us one way, you know. Who are we to judge? Good to know, Swoley. Good to know. Thank you, Chevy. It's a nutrient-dense meal. It's real food. To each their own, Swally. You know, that's kind of like subscribing to a landscape company, though. You know, a lot of upkeep, but it does look good, though. You know, you get what you pay for. Well, lazy eyes, I think I'm quite far ahead right now. A nice counter offer. I think it's just called a Greyhound because it's grapefruit juice and vodka. And apparently they serve this quite often in the restaurant at Greyhound bus stations. Now, if you add ice, well, you should add ice to begin with, but you know, I don't have any ice. But if you add salt around the rim, nice little salt rim job there, it becomes a salty dog. Hmm. Might have missed some messages, but why are we talking about bumps and scratches, Swoley? I don't know. I don't think it's gross. It's just informational. I was talking about the rim of the glass. What are you talking about, lazy eyes? I don't know what you're talking about. Unless you're some sort of sexual deviant. Yeah, like I said, next I'm in Charleston. You never know when I might have a work trip there. Penny, hush. Yeah, we have active imaginations, go account, and yeah, chill, everybody. We're all friends. That's true. Sounds like your lunch lady got nailed, Swoley. Or potentially. Well, we're all ears, Swoley. We would love to hear the story. Pandora's box has been opened. Pun intended. I mean, it's kind of my channel, you know. I ain't going anywhere. I'm here for the long haul. We want to hear the story. The people want to know. Or at least PG-13. I don't think you can share that in this chat. I'm just saying, Swoley, if you're good at anything, don't do it for free. You never know what you're going to get here. I don't know, we might have to create a subgroup on a separate platform or something. Well, when you put it that way, Swoley, sounds like Charleston's pretty fun right now. I won't turn down the work trip if it comes up. I'm all for the orgy. Why not? You know, could be fun. Yeah, you know, kitties need exercise. That's true. Benny. Yeah, well, your kitty would turn lazy eyes, cross-eyed, Swoley. If I had it bad. Nay. No shit, I'm gonna have to scroll up. I got questions about that statement, Charlotte. You know, good to know what you're into. What dog is this, Queenie? I am gonna have to create an Instagram for this account, aren't I, Swally? I did eat the beans. You know, I think Charlotte just wants to be Dutch ovened. Doesn't want to tell anybody she wants to be Dutch ovened, but she wants to be Dutch ovened in Missouri for sure. But what's going on, Ray Lore? How you doing? Really, Google? Some things you don't forget, like a perfect Dutch oven. That's always a lot of fun. Some salmon, some barbecue beef beans, roasted Brussels sprouts and onions. It was pretty good, pretty healthy. All right for bed, though. No, not Italian tonight. There's nothing Italian about tonight's dinner. It was a weird fusion mesh. It was alright, but it wasn't Italian. You're back. Fresh start. The past is behind you. Well, I think my past is ahead of me. I think life's pretty good. It was a good combo. It was mix and match what you got available or whatever. Yeah, weird fusion mesh would be agreeable, but you had a vegetable, you had a carb, and you had a protein. Also, you had a appetizer. I'm gonna live free or be happy, yeah? I had my air conditioning on tonight, sorry. Well, it was a weird fusion mesh, but it worked. Who's been away for 15 years? I must have missed something, I'm sorry. Have you tried a mail order wife Google account? I think that's your best option. Yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, real deal. We cook, what do you think of this commentary, Starting to get the idea that we got some incels on this channel. Not that there's anything wrong with being an incel, but it's good facts to have. Collard greens are not that great to eat. I've tried them before. Not a fan. I'll feed them to a turtle, but that's about it. Well, I'm not saying you are Google account. I'm just saying there's the potential that there are some incels watching. You gotta know how to make what lazy eyes. 'Cause I guarantee you I know how to make fried chicken. It ain't that hard. And the oil nice and hot. Bread your chicken, fry it. Bam. Done. I'm gonna have to get this right. But just for the record, what are you putting on, Salmon? I'm curious. What's the difference between a hoe? The rooster says cock-a-doodle-doo, and the hoe says any cock will do. Oh, well, you got me laughing, Miss Love. Dude. I laughed. Dude, any partner should be able to make fried chicken for their spouse. That's like a basic law, that basic life skill, that if you're getting married or in a serious relationship, you should be able to fry chicken for your significant other. That's like a minimum. Kiko! Oh shit, smoked turkey wings sound good. I'll be honest, I think turkey sucks as a whole. Turkey dark meat is okay, but it's still not as good as chicken. Turkey's the worst poultry meat. Hands down. I mean, I guess if you're going out shooting things, looking for meat for a few days, turkeys are kind of big, but yeah, chickens are better, ducks are better, you know. Well, Abraham, you don't know shit about fuck if you don't know why people don't pride themselves on cooking chicken. It's a skill. Hey! Swallow's got a point. If you're willing to buy, you're willing to provide. I think that's very reasonable. No shit, Swoley. I've learned that lesson. If you're frying food, you wear a shirt. Maybe not pants, but below the belt line is below the table line. If you're gonna get burned frying shit, it's gonna be on your chest. It's gonna be on your stomach. Want a shirt on. I don't know, Ray Love, but I'm loving these dad jokes. I've heard that one before. I made my comment before I finished reading your article. I like your confidence, Google account. The question is, why haven't you done it already? Penny, hush. Yeah, Kiko's not too picky. Give this a good little rub out, and then I'll let the dogs have at it. Their little abrasive tongues do a very good job. Dude, you think I didn't grow up in small town America, Google account? I know. Have you considered consider joining the Air Force, Army, or Navy? Because they will get you out of town in a heartbeat. Depends on the situation, Swoley. Can you elaborate on what you're asking? Maybe, maybe not. Don't worry about it. I turn wrenches. Or watch people turning wrenches. You don't know. But, that's not relevant here. How old are you, Google account? That hot grease hit the chest. Oh man, only got one button left, Swoley. What do you want me to do? Yeah, what gave it away? The Pittsburgh Pirates, promotional jersey giveaway. Oh, did that happen? What were we talking about? Yeah, welcome to club, Google. If you're not 42, you're still young enough. Came off. Yeah, don't see that too often in Toledo. We cook. Hoe cakes, like pancakes or hot cakes. I'm still waiting for the private message, real deal. Toledo, where the men are men and the sheep are nervous. Yeah. Farmers are good people. I mean, without them, we would be struggling. Want to know what, Swoley? The people want to know. What specifically did you want to know? About Google account, swinging a hammer and just his tool bout? Yeah. Brokeback Mountain? Well, we cook. I didn't know they had them mountains in Toledo. Just thought they had the Akron tire plant, You need a mason? Wow. Cornfields are cool. Well, we caught that, Ray. We caught that. Good boy. Anybody watch Brokeback Mountain? And was it a good movie? Real deal. Do you have a favorite vodka? Smirnoff is good enough. Tito's is about the same. Sky, I don't really like Sky. Finlandia is good enough. I mean, but no, like Grey Goose, I don't think it's any better than Smirnoff. I mean, he'll get the job done, but like, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a status symbol or the economical way to get messed up? Set that off to the side. Tito's has been getting popular for the last 10 years or so. I mean, it's not bad. Huh. These things happen, Peter North. And oh yeah, me and Swoley are gonna have a great time. Yeah, it's a little bit too much salt, but that's alright. I'll use it again tomorrow night. No. My phone's on a tripod, you know. It's meant to be. We'll connect. And Swoley is a beautiful person that makes me smile. You know, we love Swoley. Burnett's, you know, that was cool when I was 14, but it sucked then. Solid rim job, lots of salt, you know. Probably a little bit too much, but that's okay. Grapefruit juice in. I'm shy. Well, when I scroll up, women do make me think a lot, Swoley. Yeah, guitarist, you did miss dinner. Yeah, well, you like a little bit of man-on-man action, Swoley? That's okay. Your man is not on the disabled list. Okay, yeah, well, he better be able to get it up. Oh, that one cowboy banged the other cowboy up the back door in Brokeback Mountain multiple times. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just not for me. Well, yeah, it's art. I mean, makes you think a little bit, but you know, just because you watch Brokeback Mountain doesn't mean you're gay. I mean, from everything I've heard, it's a very good movie. Won a lot of awards and shit. It's called a Greyhound. It's grapefruit juice and vodka. Young, be nice. Yeah, I would love to see your search history on that subject, Swoley. But yeah, I mean, good for them. Yeah, Keith Ledger, great actor. I mean, it's hard to question yourself until you think about what you would do in that situation. And, it's without, giving an accurate, putting yourself in that situation, that's pretty hard to do in modern times. Oh, this chat turned quickly. Well, I think if you put in a job application, Abraham, I would just leave that as a question mark. Yeah, I don't know how to respond. Some things are a one-way street. No, no. About doing dudes, Abraham? No. No judgment to those who do, but not my thing. Well, you put money into it, that changes the conversation. That's a transactional business relationship, and it's just business at that point. But I don't know where this conversation is going, we cook. Yeah, I think we lost Ashley. Red never joined us. Swoley's doing Swoley things. I will say my channel average is 45% female. Just saying. Daenerys is off doing Canada things, probably asleep. Yeah, I got quiet real fast. Apparently the shirt unbuttoned didn't do it, but yeah. What do you think? I'm a little bit fat right now. I gotta work on this. Give me about 3 weeks or so. We're working on it. Surprised Glenn ain't in here. Cahill! We're gonna become pen pals, Swoley. This morning I weighed 197. What I would like to get down to about 170. That would be about right. So I need to lose about 25 pounds or so. Yeah. But medically, I'm obese, you know, rocking a dad bod. It's okay. So it's 20 on the button down. That's man. What's going on, Glenn? Welcome. You're 155, and how tall? And is that pounds or kilos we cook? You know, the world is obese. That doesn't make it right. You know. My goal is to stay fit enough to ski until I die, and I'm assuming I'm gonna live to about 97. So, and then I want to die when I'm 97, going, straight lining down the mountain and going off a jump into oblivion. 185, 6'4". God damn, eat a sandwich, buddy. Welcome, Glenn. 5'5", 126. You're pretty thin. You're 5'5". Yep. You probably got a pretty good figure, Glenn. Assuming you hit the gym a little bit, Give it time, Google. Give it time. Good for you, Glenn. Oh, thank you, Glenn. Oh, well. I meant to go edit the video or whatever, but I went to the beach. I made a blue Hawaiian, Hawaiian screwdriver or whatever. But I filmed it, so I'm going to edit and make a how-to video that should post within the next couple of days or so. Well, we cook, I'm not sure if you're a dude or a girl, but there's no substitute for experience. It's nice, Whiteout. Welcome back. Welcome back, buddy. Alright, well, good to know. Winners! We did like a little crab ragoon, sort of, but instead of like a rice paper or a wonton wrapper, I used a tortilla and cream cheese, green onion, and crab imitation salad. Fried it up in butter. It was pretty good, though. Alright, I gotta yell at my dogs. They're barking outside. Winners! Come! 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 Vintage porn star. Ooh. Well, there's no substitute for experience, Peter. Well, wieners sometimes is a meal of choice, you know. I'm not judging. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I gotta watch what I eat as well. That's most unfortunate. We're talking about Chris Christie, the governor of New Jersey. Who we're talking about, Ray Love? Well, we cook. I bet you're pretty good about sifting flour, though. So pros and cons. Yeah, that's because you stopped working out, real deal. Yeah. Nobody's gotta worry about lumpy flour when you're cooking, we cook. Yeah, I mean, I usually have two small snacks and one big meal. Oh, shit. I prefer amateur Ray Love. And that are leaked celebrity tapes, you know. Well, a good chair means a lot. You know, you want to be comfortable. Yeah, I said that too a few years back. And here we are. Rat Race has a way of pounding you down. Yeah, right. We're doing it. Oh, what do we got here? Yeah, me too, real deal. Don't brag. Retired Daenerys? Well, I'm hanging out, you know. I guess you're up for the day, you know. How's your day going? Cheers, Glenn. Let's make a dessert. It's been a while since we've done dessert, yeah? Perfect. Perfect amount of ice cream. You can throw this back in the freezer. We got to check in on how the dogs do on the dishwasher. Dogs did just fine. That's ready to go. Set that off to the side. Let's get a little bit of pineapple in the game. Yeah, we like pineapple. Yes, we do. Boom! Get me GTFO. Boom! GTFO. Boom! That's good stuff. That's good stuff. GTFO. Fire up to medium heat. Let's look for some butter. I don't see any, but I know where to get some. I missed something, Glenn. We've got some homophobes in here. Well, I do it for you all. Woohoo! Deploy, soldier! It was delicious, Daenerys. Call me the mother of all dragons. Dogs. Night, we cook. Caught me. Huh. Yeah, I've done this a time or two. Mm. Mm. To you, Daenerys. Let's say all mixed together though. Vanilla, cinnamon, brown sugar, pineapple. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. No, Ray Love, just home cook. I get hungry. That's why I'm kind of fat, you know? Maybe someday, Miss Love. Is that good enough for your Google account? Fuck yeah, I can make lasagna, Ray Love. Just take some time. Yeah. I'm all fair in favor of good basting of the bowl. Yeah. Cinnamon, pineapple. I'm just gonna say this once, but pineapple and cinnamon go together really, really well. Yeah, I've done it before. I can do it again. But thank you, Ray Love. I would love to do that. Well, Glenn, I thank you for your support, but you know, I just want to be known for cooking and chilling out, you know? Yeah, it was a little bit of a surplus, but we're taking care of it. We're cleaned up. I think we're wrapped up for the night. But the people want to know what Daenerys is doing today. Daenerys, what do you have planned for today? Happy Friday, by the way. Eh. CIPINO. What's a CIPINO, Ray Love? Shrimp is pretty good. Oh shit, it's Friday. Daenerys, you should go out and have fun. You might meet somebody. Chipino, okay. It depends where you're at, Glenn. You know. In Toronto, it is Friday morning. Not really, but I lived there for 2 years, so. Well, we'll see. Swoley might have something to say about that, Daenerys. Hell yes, I'm American. I thought I went without saying. He looks Italian. Are you saying I look like Joey Tribbiani? No, I'm white Anglo-Saxon Protestant by descent. Well, Google, you're stirring my pot right now, and I'll lick your ladle, but I ain't French. Frogs. Sì, sì, questo è vero. Ma the Americana, there wasn't really just one drink of the night. You know, it was a salty dog or a greyhound. This is true, Glenn. We are Americans. L'acqua naturale, bevo l'acqua naturale, sì? Hydration is important. That would be impressive Google account, but I believe l'acqua naturale does not translate to vodka. Shit's about ready to go to bed. Just hanging out. Maybe I'll put a movie on and call it a night. Maybe it's time. Watch an episode or two of Friends. Swolly, I'm ready for you. I'm gonna have to do some yoga first and maybe talk to my chiropractor. But I'm sure it'll be a good time. It'll buff out. Yeah, we're just people. We're living our lives. Can you define juice box in this situation, Swoley? I'm confused. I haven't heard that reference. I've heard box, but not with juice. Is it the same? Well, I had a pretty bad speech impediment, so yeah, good a bit, but then I was like an all-state wrestler, so that kind of fixed things. You know. But much rather be a productive member of society with the 800 plus credit score. This is 33-year-old than the cool kid in 6th grade, rude dat boy blue. But good to see that your spelling hasn't improved much since then. So, but to each their own. Dude, behind your beard, ain't nobody seen you blush, George. I am Google. What gave it away? That would have whooped the shit out of Charles Manson. You're sleepy and horny, Swoley B? DM me. Yeah. That being said, I think I'm gonna drink a lot of water because I gotta work out in the morning. Gonna try to get a good run in before work. Swoley gonna rub the beam. Good for her. There's nothing wrong with that. The real deal, and you might stroke the shaft. Call it a wash. Well, I'm stirred the pot a little bit. I'll hang out for another 5 minutes or so, but I'm going to bed before 10 p.m. and it's 9:45 right now. I'm serious. I am kind of tired. Well, shit. I guess I'm going on a diet now. You need 8 hours of sleep every night, Google account. Give me 4 weeks. Tonight was my cheat day. No comment. On that note, I'm calling it a night. See you next time in Charleston, Swoley. The others, Google, real deal, Daenerys. Good night, rest well. We'll see what comes up. Oh, only because I don't want him anymore. Shots fired by BB. Miss Baltimore coming in from the top rope. Yeah, well, I kind of flipped the script on you, real deal. Yeah. Oh, BB. Not the best thing, hon. And Nina! At this point, I'm just here for the popcorn. Should go make some popcorn for this. I don't want it in the stream, but the dog's barking, so I probably will. By the dogs? Or, meatballs are good. On that note, I'm going to sign off. BB, George Pitts, Swoley, Daenerys. Great seeing y'all. Let's not fight, but I don't know what set the dogs off. They bark about everything. Good night, Google. Good night, BB. God bless you all. But, if we're talking about a cage death match between BB and Swoley, I'll pay about $30 for the pay-per-view. See a real deal. I didn't say who I was betting on. I don't want to upset the odds. I want to make some money on this fight, Sometimes you gotta pay for that privilege, Google. I'm just saying, as long as we're all dog lovers, it'll be okay. I'll consider that rude dat boy Blue. Sounds like a character from Blue Mountain State, doesn't it? Yeah, we're calling it. God bless y'all. Night.
Yeah, green sauce is overrated.